Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. And I got to give you an update on the Fender Bender saga. In case you may not know, in case you didn't tune in back then. A few weeks ago, probably a month ago by now, my wife was at the drive-thru at CVS. Some dude tapped her bumper. Nothing crazy. She was behind her, obviously, so she pulls over when she's done, waits for him to get done at the window, assuming, like we were all taught in fucking driver's ed when we were 15, that when you collide with somebody, you find a safe place to pull over, exchange or check on each other, and exchange information, right? So that's what she's expecting. I told her, well, in case this fucker bolts, just make sure you get his license plate number and then just come home. Because if you hit somebody, no matter how minor, if you hit somebody with your vehicle and leave the scene, that's a felony. So what does he do? My wife's sitting there waiting. He takes off. She gets behind him to try to get his license plate number. This fool guns it, blows a fucking red light. Never mind the dangers of blowing a red light. He takes off. So we took it to the collision shop. They checked it out. There was minor damages, a little paint transfer, slight dent in the bumper. There was damage. So what did I have to do upon picking up the vehicle after it was repaired? I had to pay $500. So they said if the dude doesn't have insurance, then we'll reimburse the $500 and take care of it. I assumed that the dude didn't have insurance and he's probably illegal based on where it happened and the fact that that's what insurance is created for things like that. Oh, my bad. Here's my info. Let me get yours. We'll take care of it. Everybody okay? That's what it was created for. He didn't do that. So one of the police officers came to the house, talked to my wife, took a report, went and talked to that dude, and he said that he had insurance. Hold on a second. I'm putting on the defrost. So he said that he had insurance. So I'm like, all right, shit, there goes my $500. So they got in touch with my wife yesterday and said it turned out he did not have insurance, which is not good to lie to the police and file a false report or make a fake claim, false claim. So they said they would reimburse the $500. When? Why is it that if you owe a company or the government money, they want it yesterday? But when they owe you money, it's like, oh, well, we got to do this and that and clear this and it has to go here. What's up with that shit? It's my money and I want it now. So that's the update. I'll let you know when we finally put this baby to bed and close this case. But as of right now, like I said, like I assumed, that fool didn't have no damn insurance. And they usually say, well, you shouldn't assume because you make an asshole out of yourself. What movie is that from? How about that? Somebody tell me what movie that is from, and I will be thoroughly impressed. So, topic number 2. The travel ban. That's right. You guys thought it was just a one-hit wonder? You thought we were just banning those damn Muslim countries, and that was it? Nope. We got a little more for that ass. Was it yesterday? Trump. Hold on. There we go. Trump added some more names to that travel ban list. Now, like I said before, it was a bunch of Muslim countries in the first wave, so of course, he's Islamophobic and all this other stupid shit, according to them. So now it's 7 more countries, and included are Eritrea, wherever the fuck that is, Tanzania, Nigeria, Myanmar, a couple other places. So, of course, people are saying that Trump is, that's right, racist, because these are countries of color. Hold on. We got people of color, now we got countries of color. And you know how he allegedly said that Africa and Haiti are shithole countries. He did not. There's no fucking proof. But even if he did, he's right. So, The reason these countries are on the travel ban list is because it's probably a technological issue, but they can't provide us with the proper information and security clearance. Because I know, silly us, we want to know who these people are before they come here. And they don't have the ability to give us that information. So until then, and the administration is offering help to bring them up to speed so they can get off the list. So don't believe the hype, don't believe all the bullshit, don't believe all the hashtags about this new travel ban or these new countries added to the travel ban. Because this country's racist, the president's racist, and he wants more people from Norway, right? He wants more white people here. Well, again, I'm having a problem because they're telling me that this is a racist country and we want to homogenize it with more white people, but then I go and look at those damn numbers, because you know the numbers just don't lie, and the numbers are telling me that we let way more people in here from African countries than fucking Norway. The number one groups of immigrants that we allow in this country every year are colored. So why are the mainstream mediocres and other dumbasses with microphones telling me that this is a racist country, we don't want colored people, but then we keep letting colored people in here? Somebody tell me something. Who do I believe? Do I believe them or the numbers? I think I'm gonna go with the numbers. So again, despite what you hear, do a little research, do a little research. Look at the numbers. Don't believe these lying, talking head assholes with an agenda. And one more thing I wanted to touch on. What is today? No. It's not only the day before the Super Bowl where the 49ers are going to get in that ass like a bike with no seat. It's not just that. Today is February 1st. What's February? February is what is called Black History Month. Now, I've done a video on my feelings on Black History Month before, but here's a little more info. Number one, I think it's fucking stupid. Black history is American history. Black folks helped build this country along with a bunch of other groups. The Italians, the Irish, the Jews, and others. It wasn't our sole mission. We weren't the only ones who built this country. And another thing, when we do this Black History Month bullshit, it's always who? Martin Luther King, Harriet Tubman, maybe a little George Washington Carver in there, or the lady who invented the fucking hot comb. That's all. They're the only people they talk about. And they only show you the part of history that makes black folks look like weak little victims. All right, slavery was not all roots and Kunta Kinte. We weren't all a bunch of scared, separated, abused little animals. All right, black people weren't just sharecroppers and cotton pickers. Black folks did a lot of stuff. They made boats, they worked the docks, they were fishermen, they were doctors, they were seamstresses. They did a bunch of shit. They built buildings and bridges. They were workers. They weren't just working in the fields like they tell you. They tell us that bullshit because they want black people to feel like victims, and they want people who aren't black to look at us like fucking victims. This victimhood bullshit did not start during the Obama administration or after Trump got in office. This victimhood bullshit has been going on for a long time. Don't believe the fucking hype. If you're going to talk about black history, talk about it all. Or American history. If you're going to talk about that part of American history that involved black folks, tell the truth. Don't just make it look like we went from slavery to fucking civil rights. Everything wasn't 12 years a damn slave. Black people helped build this country. And you didn't do it through picking cotton and fucking tobacco. There were other things. But where's everybody else's History Month? Why don't we do American History Month where we talk about all of the real American history? Not singling out black folks and telling the worst part of the story. That shit is so fucking stupid. Why do they do that? It's the same fucking thing. You'll see, Google's gonna change their little artwork on the homepage. Netflix and all these other fuckers are gonna change the background to their shit. They're gonna start highlighting black leads. And what the fuck is that? I don't give a damn about no black leads. Just put a good movie on there. Stop showing me Ghost Rider and fucking Bulletproof Part 2. I don't give a shit. What's a strong black lead? Is it a good movie or not? But they're gonna go through the motions. They're gonna keep spoon feeding you this watered down bullshit version of the history of our country. Again, do a little research. It might change your viewpoint on people. It could change your viewpoint on yourself. But black folks were not just a bunch of hapless cotton pickers. We did some shit. Now I'm about to go do some shit too at work. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit liberal cries. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.